I confess, I'm starting to enjoy our conversations. Somewhat.
You have something for me to do?
Something very simple. I have a small package here. If you'd deliver it to Miss Pierce, you'll find her on the ground floor of Weaver Tower. The sooner the better.
I will see it done. I look forward to speaking again soon.
Be my secret millionaire.
Your humanity shines. What a wonder it is.
I hope your wallet is
Gotta get home.
Just need to avoid the cops, okay? You know, a nice place to hang out. I'm wearing heels. Not too far. Lead on, sweetness.
This is for you. What? Oh. Let's hope the old woman can do what she promised.
Apart! Hey! What the fuck? You after my money?
Do not resist.
Oh, it's you.
as they're I'm waiting on word. We will speak.
Well, it's an education to watch you work. You have a knack for treating folks the way they want to be treated. Some might call that buttering up, but I call it prudence. Social lubrication.
Carefully laid words gain more than bluster.
Oh, I get it, I do. I think this town could use a sheriff who listens before they punch. We've done our share of legwork tonight, that's certain. You want to work the notes, both high and low?
Helping to feed Lou was not something I expected when I woke up.
Some might call it a come down, but there's a passel of weight in being a waiter. Folks treat you as furniture, and no one cares what shares here.
Nyx now has a chance to show that she can make a name for herself in this city. Whether she does or not is entirely up to her.
There's sink or swim, then there's doggy paddling with a shark. But I've seen stranger successes.
Sophia is interesting. So attached to her ghoul. It is not usual.
Sophia's always been scatterbrained. Used to hang around with my sire. Maybe my bloodline rubs off on some. I like her, though. Reminds me of more innocent times. And we both love getting our fangs into a good puzzle.
Growing so close to a mortal is a risk. Any mortal is a point of frailty.
I suppose that's so. Though both pawns and princes were mortal once. Even you.
The masquerade is not a game. There is no room for error. I now know more about how Katsumi and the Anarchs operate in Seattle.
You do. A little that even opened my eyes. I'd not known her arrangement with Benny. Caught between court and rabble and has been for a while. Seems to be steering the course for the best. And owes you a favor, which is not a thing to be sniffed at.
I have met others like her in the past, capable of greatness should they desire it.
Maybe if the court wasn't looking to wipe her and her allies out, she might consider it.
It is good to discuss these things. But it is time to rest.
Sleep well then, Fire. Let's hope for a day without dreams.
Well, hello there, buddy. I, did what you said. I woke up.
They set their feet upon the sod. Their lips split parched, their belly dry. Sweet succulence upon the vine. A sovereign full specified.
That's nice and all, but I have questions. Can you tell me your name?
Do I take you from your time, truth seeker? Do I interrupt your sleep?
I'm more interested in who you are.
They say trouble comes in pairs, detective.
That's a truth.
They say trouble comes in pairs.
They say trouble comes in pairs, and here I was with the first shoe in front of me, waiting for the other to drop. And let me tell you, this one was tight-laced and had a vicious tongue.
A deep sleeper? A goddamn deep sleeper? It is 8 o'clock at night and I've been standing out here for an hour. Well, I'm sorry to interrupt your me time, Mr. Detective, but someone wants to kill me and no one seems to care.
let me guess. You're a sleeper agent planted deep within a Far Eastern drugs cartel, but a shaman broke your illusion and now you're on the run. Or you double parked on Pike Street and a gang of antsy farmers threatened you with healthy, nutritious produce.
What? What? No. Like that,
Just give me the facts, Miss,
Verona. It's just, I'm going through my purse, and I find a goddamn death threat and this freaky looking sword thing.
Huh. Now that is interesting. A death threat and a decoration. Might I see them, Miss Verona?
That's why they sent me to you. I showed the officer at the desk. He said you'd help. Look, I went out last night with the girls, went through my purse for my keys this morning, and there they were. The letter, the cross thing, were there last night, and honest, this has got me shook up, Detective. Real shook up.
Oh, then you just let old Fabian take a look-see. See what shakes out. Now, this was familiar. Oh, my notes on the possibility of a golem under the Aurora Bridge. I should really get to that sometime. Hello there, my little parchment pal. You got words to spill?
I am a death threat detective. That is my sole purpose, and all that you will get from me.
That's quite a perfume you have there. Tangy, bitter, late nights and morning regrets.
Now, listen. I had to endure degradations to bear my message, you know. Dragged through smoke-filled dens, spattered with malt beer. Ugh.
Huh. So Miss Verona picked you up in a bar, then?
How dare you? Yeah, I mean, yes, I suppose so.
Good quality paper, but I see a few marks.
The finest thick cardstock as befits my role as a harper, then, alas, unceremoniously, not to mention the
Cross of St. James.
Might I hazard a guess, Detective? Was there not a case back when you were young? The gutter prep?
Now, so there was. But that was a long time ago. Many thanks, loquacious letter. I'll talk to my boss,
Of course, Detective.
Now that's a truth. The SPD do love to fill their filing cabinets. Nice choice of font and...
Why, yes. The serious, just to make it clear, there'll be no messing around. And you see, I come from a quality printer. No smudging of ink or any little black lines. Which is, of course...
Well, thank you, Miss Sterry. I gotta blow the dust off the rebar killer case and grill our girl about her favorite hangouts. Message received and understood.
The Rebar Killer. I'd heard that name many, many years before. If I remembered it right, in our world, he was Santiago, a hunter of kindred. What did that have to do with Verona? I wondered if Verona had remembered anything. Seattle PD, full of drunks, bums, and deadbeats. I wondered folks would have stashed Verona in interrogation. I figured I should visit, since I did have questions for her.
Any news, Detective? You've caught him, right?
The law takes its sweet time, Miss Verona, but it makes the dessert all the sweeter. From the letter, I deduce you were in a bar last night, right?
Well, I did say I was out with the girls. Being honest, it's kind of a blur. But if you're gonna tell me I wrote the letter myself, I will not believe you.
Oh, I'm certain you couldn't do that, even sober. Some of these words are multisyllabic.
Well, exactly. But anyway, we had fun. We hit up a few places, the usual, you know. Oh God, I didn't text any of the girls to let them know I got home. And I'm out of charge. Now I know there's a killer, but I need to go.
These friends of yours, are they the same ones who let a stranger violate the inner sanctum of your purse? Trust me, you are much better off here. And remember, our coffee is free of charge.
Well, all right, fine. At least you have Wi-Fi.
So I'm told. Plus, this frees me to focus on locating your tormentor and putting him safely behind bars. Strong, unbendable iron bars, which he is unlikely to be able to use in any kind of murder attempt.
What?
Never mind. Do you recall which dens of dissolution you visited? Bar chits, bills, outstanding tabs?
Why, Detective? Do I look like a girl who has to pay for her own drinks? Let me think. There were a couple of dives, but we were trying to get into the fancy places too. I guess we started off at the Glacier for cocktails, but I think we were gonna try and get into the Macomb later. We heard it's real exclusive. Like they don't even have a list. The bouncer knows you by sight.
Until later, Miss Verona.
Seattle PD, full of drunks, bums, and deadbeats. I had an agreement with Bob. He would ignore all my requests and I'd never ask him for anything. I'd do my own research. I found that asking the cabinets real nicely would make all the difference. I didn't see the point. I figured I wasn't going to do that.
I didn't see the need. I thought about it, but it seemed like a really bad move. I didn't think that was worth the effort. How's it happen? I do with
A drink.
I knew you were a man of taste.
Take care, Blair.
Love you,
Nope, had nothing to say.
Well, if it isn't my favorite Flatfoot, I knew you'd crawl back to me. Hey, Philomena, you got me. I never can resist a well-packed set of suspension files. So what is it today, Detective? A little dalliance with my dispatches? A thumb through my probation log? Looking to heat up an old cold one. Know anything about the rebar killer? My detective, I did. Oh, you know I'll. You'll have to forgive me. Oh, sure, there are news clippings side with the main case file. What have you got on a skeleton in my cupboard? A series of mob hits in early 19... A clear out of local same MO every time. A 5-week sensation of slow. No one ever found the heads. Got anything new? Now, we do have a letter here from one Captain Salty, alleging that the spectral boats are military. He says here there's an underwater base deep under Puget Sound. Enemy scientists are running aquatic time travel experiments. Apparently it's a prelude to the second Canadian invasion. He claims the first one already happened. I guess he got something right. Anything that screams bean, it's been quiet. Well, they are always wide. Any word on deep? The usual. A Fred Cooper's true of the briefcase at precise... Thanks. You know where...
I went down to the Dutchman for a word with Silky and...
Well,
It was a mite over...
of course you did.
What's...
You need nothing much.
Season 3?
Yeah,
Any hot...
your boss, is it?
That is?
Who can say?
I'm on the...
Take it easy.
Cold night. I decided to visit a few places Verona might have stumbled out of.
Silky only had 2 vintages of wine behind the bar. The white one and the red. Huh. Someone must have smuggled this in. Smash a bottle in here and everyone would go real quiet.
Well, if it ain't my favorite gumball.
It's gumshoe, Captain, as I keep telling you.
Yeah, what is it? You found a crock of shit at the end of the rainbow?
I was wondering, you ever hear of the Rebar Killer? A case from back in the 1920s.
Long before my time. Name's familiar. Clue me in.
The news hounds called him the Rebar Killer because, well, he killed people using rebar. But for us, he was a hunter, Santiago.
Oh, shit, yeah. I've heard of Santiago. Took down a few of our big names, right? What about him?
The Macomb killing last week. Same M.O., boss. Rebar, a missing head, and the Sword of St. James.
So the puzzler of the precinct has another pet theory. Why should I listen this time?
Because last time he was in Seattle, he wiped out several powerful kindred. He's a risk.
I get it. It's thin, but we wouldn't want the chief to think we were asleep at the wheel. So go tell him. And tell him I sent you.
Tell Campbell.
Yeah, this turns out to be something I look good. If it ends up as dog shit, I tell him you slipped a leash. Get it?
I get it. Wheeler said you were in a good mood.
Did he?
I guess he was wrong.
Let's just say a horse came in.
I thought maybe we could chew the fat. Maybe catch up a bit. Did you read my case report?
For evidence, 20 pages on the goddamn sonic grid? It's in the trash.
But boss, this is important. Seattle's aural soundscape is a fusion of complex...
One more goddamn word and I'll stick your lip.
I better go, but...
Yeah.
I went down to the Dutchman for a word with Silky and to find my boss. It was his home from home. Show tonight. Well, what Silky called the show. To me, I went down to the Dutchman for a word with Silky and to find my boss. It was his home from home.
Jackhammer and some energetic shouting.
Fabian, you old bloodhound. What can I do for the pride of the PD?
I was hoping you were in a talkative mood. It's about a girl.
Isn't it always? The young stay young, the old grow old, and somehow it always comes down to the heart.
She was here, so I'm told.
Listen, my friend. All sorts of people pass through. I don't ask their business. I mean, is this court orders or a
I think there may be a hunter out there.
This girl Kindred?
No, but
Then I...
just bend a little, Oak Tree. Is the girl here? Name of Verona.
Why are you asking? If this isn't court or a breach of the mask. A hobby? A bird you've taken under... Because there won't be trouble here, saint or sinner. Send her over, but no who did what questions answered for you.
I know it, I respect it, but this matters.
Sure.
Mr. Guru.
The sirens are wakeful, Detective.
Might I just...
I have a case. You can.
Beer was cheap at the Hole in the Wall, and mortals. Verona said she'd been to the glacier, so I figured I'd best follow her trail.
One more god tries to use mistletoe.
Wish I had a bigger
In the glacier, I've heard it said that people drowned themselves in champagne. Interesting way to die, I suppose. A little tingle as you choked.
Do you have business at our establishment, sir?
Seattle PD. And yes, I do have business. I'm trying to trace someone's...
Do go ahead, sir.
I don't know much about...
Ah, yes. The language she used was not appropriate for our establishment. Neither were her gestures. I am only grateful that I did not
Anything strike you as fishy last night?
No more than usual, sir. We are often afflicted with inebriates.
I'm sorry to hear that. They tell me you... Did you hear what they were talking?
It is not my place to eat. That said, I believe the entire...
Ouch. I better be going.
May you find...
The great and the good of old Seattle. A catalog of those caught in Mistress Lou's net before she took early retirement. The glacier clearly hadn't updated its decor since the 70s.
That rag was best used to light fires, both literally and figuratively.
The spirit of goodwill and charity, as evidenced by the richest of Seattle. Everything looks festive, but all just for show.
Decking the halls, Still a couple of weeks to Christmas. Lou always liked a big party back in the day.
You have bills to pay, kids to look after. Let it all go.
Good evening to you, Patrick. How's my favorite portal security operative?
Uh-oh. Something up? Need to see the boss?
No. I reckon you're the right man for the moment. I need your memory. In particular, the memory of a woman named Verona. Name ring a bell?
You usually make it tougher. That one's easy. She owes me for dry cleaning. Tried to talk her way in, but she couldn't form a sentence, so I told her no. Then she puked on me. Nice girl.
Did you notice if she had a purse with her?
Seriously? She vomited on my second best pair of pants. That's all I remember. And it's not a fragrant memory. You need anything else, or can I get back to the job I enjoy so much?
No. You have your duties to attend to, and your laundry.
Huh.
Just need a big score, then I can call it a night.
having a cold one, maybe.
Can you spare a moment for a few questions?
SPD, right? Yeah, go ahead. Quieter tonight.
I'm tracking down some partygoers as it happens. A group of young ladies. One of them was given an unwanted gift by a none-too-friendly admirer. Ring any bells?
Son of a bitch, I knew it. There was this one guy hanging out by the pool table. He was kind of creeping on a group of girls, you know, watching but never getting too close. The boss said he tried to warn him off, but this guy was hopped up on something real intense, scary. Boss called me for backup, but by that time the guy had gone.
Thanks. That's useful.
Good view of where...
So, tell me, Pockets, could be any... There was a guy's...
Now, how would I remember? Unless you're talking beer, sweat...
That's a fact. Talk to me of beer, sweat, and tears, Pockets.
Oh, must you only focus on my flaws?
Oh, they ain't flaws. It's the little wrinkles that make you beautiful. And the memories they hold. For example, last night.
Well, I blush to say it, but my current perfume is that of day-old spilled beer. That and something else. Just a touch of dirt and fresh concrete.
That whiff of fresh concrete. It's faint, but...
Oh, darn it. I reckon some varmint has smeared me with dirt.
Of steel and plastic. Which one? Thanks, Pockets. Reckon...
I'd say don't get into any fistfights to...
Blip, bloop, bleep, bloop, plop. Never did get it. I used to like these things back in the day. Nowadays, it's press a button, put your hand... I read somewhere that darts used to be weapons of war. Seemed the patrons here were on the losing side. The piano was more out of tune than Herbert Hoover, and probably as old. The hole in the wall needed a few dark corners. Younger kindred did like spaces to brood. Someone had a good night, unless they were playing parts. Benny wanted the prince to know what was up, so I'd have to face the man himself. I headed down to the old Western Corp headquarters.
Spare a dollar?
There was that same scent of concrete Pockets had talked about. The place reeked, and it reeked. Oh, so our stalker had a picture of Verona. Maybe that'd get Silky to open up. Yeah, I didn't. I figured I needed my strength for other things. People like me are mates just in the...
I am rugged of manufacture, but
I see you're low on juice. Any...
once you have fumbled your ways through the menus, there is one...
Pizza?
No, very definitely pizza. It is always possible that my... Oh,
He does eat, though, so that tells us he's unlikely to be kindred. Any pictures you want to show me?
what are you suggesting?
Well, I don't know.
All I have is a blurry... It does still seem to be attached to...
Given there's... How about...
You're not very confident on it is the picture.
Just tell me, please. I'm not made of fingers.
When you finally get there, One message in all capital letters for...
Ooh, a natty coat? Maybe a new hat?
Something.
Anyone left a voice?
Since you ask, yes. There is one young lady off...
What sort of good time? I've always been partial to 3.
Leaving that aside, detective.
Go ahead.
Open the package. You will see a photograph. Find the girl in the photograph. Make sure she... Do you understand me, David? She will have to leak this mess.
Guess David.
Detective, I feel...
You all right there?
Oh.
Oh, dead. Oh, well. Huh. Guess someone was using gas to keep the lights on.
The light of hope in your...
It's been a long night, and my feet took me to the haven of a ghoul. And he was charged with delivering a death threat.
A ghoul now. The girl here, I have seen. She decided to make a life change and pawned.
Pawned? Well now, that is what we call in the trade a lead.
A pawn ticket. I figured I should follow that lead to a pawn shop. Bracing Verona about it directly was...
I had a question to ask.
less likely to get results.
I'd like a... That, well, there's...
It's a...
This little guy reminded me that I'd met a lot of suckers in my time.
I always wanted to be that guy. You know, I remember when these were all the rage. Then when they were junk. Then when they were...
I mourn the old clackety-clack. Computers, I never ate fish in Seattle, even when I was alive. It was something in the way those
And I think Sophia and I gave up on crosswords back in...
They said a cat may look at a king, but when it came to princes, I wouldn't advise it. You could go through 9 lives in surprisingly quick order.
Nico helped me find knickknacks for my...
Friend Fabian, what brings just rings of old marriages, necklaces of old...
I'm looking for a memory. Came in last night?
Everyone here trades memories for dollars.
It was sold by a young woman in trouble. Even if... I have a picture, actually. Recognize her?
Ah, yes. That one. She was burdened on the way...
I have a ticket.
Ah, progress. Miss... Verona? That was not the name she gave. I hope in some way the item...
Did she say why she...
Oh, you learn not to ask such things. There is usually sadness or anger down those roads. And to be honest...
How's business?
The festive season approaches. Renting a mo... This year...
I'll see you later.
Enjoy your...
I wondered if Verona had remembered anything else from her big... Benny wanted the prince... I never did like this place. Felt like a tomb. And not in a nostalgic memories and flowers way. More in a morgue slab kind of way.
What now? Ah, Fabian. Well...
We never really get the chance to talk.
You're right. We don't. Now, was there anything else?
I need to see the chief right away.
He's out. What do you need?
Benny said to speak directly to the prince.
And telling me is just as good as telling him, so...
The Rebar Killer is back in town.
The Rebar Killer? Nice name.
Just tell him someone came into the precinct. The hunter is back in town. We need...
Rebar Killer, pair of St. James's sword.
Don't ignore this, Miss Choi. Santiago killed many of our kind. People close...
I'll pass it along. If he thinks it's important.
Well, I'll come back later.
I'm sure you will.
I wondered if...
You found something, right?
I'm looking into avenues, Miss Verona. Avenues and alleyways.
I found this locket of yours at a pawn shop. Sold to the broker under a false name.
Oh, that's not mine.
Don't worry, it's not a crime I care about. Not like murder or streetcar fare evasion. But how did you come to sell it? And how does it tie into our killer?
I didn't sell it, I swear. But you think the threat is real?
I have no doubt. This killer is real and could strike at any moment. Granted, it's a mite less likely here in PDHQ, though it is still a possibility. But hey, we won't charge a rent.
If it's real, well, I guess I need to tell you. The locket isn't mine. It belongs to my sister. My ex-sister, Ravenna. Check the photo inside. That's me and her. She, used to be my twinnie. But she's dead to me. You gotta understand that.
She passed away.
Oh no, we just don't get on. She's gone kind of weird. How's the locket fit in? Does that mean she's in danger?
Everything is connected, miss. It's simply a matter of degree. Try asking Mr. Bacon sometime. If you don't know him, someone will. So, where can I find this twinnie, this Ravenna?
Heck, I don't know. We haven't talked in half a year.
I see. Maybe your messenger didn't have a name for his intended... If only you told me, my night would have been simpler. And I believe you've simply been the victim of a failure. The case is solved. Hopefully I can make it to the atrium. As soon as I... To get in here?
A private party. No exception.
Tell Miss Moore it's me.
No.
You sound like a guy who got decaf instead of a double shot.
I thought I was on the right lines already.
Lovely to see you again, sir. Long session today.
Got the whole album in the can, actually. No bust-ups, no drop.
I didn't realize you played... Oh.
I don't suppose you could sneak me in the back.
I didn't think that was worth the effort.
My therapist said we had a breakthrough.
That's not what... I'm sorry.
Ah. Same old, same old.
So I hear, sir. But it's important work. I'd like you to know that I appreciate it.
Aw, bouncing is important work too.
Bouncing? Small...
Oh. Same old same.
So I'd like you to...
And I appreciate you too.
I
don't... Same.
So I'd like...
Thank you, citizen. Always good to know the public are behind me. Might I go in?
Of course. Enjoy your evening, Senator.
Oh.
Uh-oh. The artist in residence was in residence, and she never liked me being anywhere near residence.
Detective, it is fascinating to see you here, particularly as this is a private event.
Do you know Ravenna? I think she's one of your, followers.
I have so many followers. Over 2 million.
I just want to find Ravenna. Where did...
If I knew such a girl, what she got up to in H...
Can I go look for her?
I'm not going for a law enforcement vibe tonight. I can't have you...
There is a killer on the loose, Miss Bell. I want to make sure her sister, her twin, she's worried sick.
A twin?
I guess I could introduce you.
Oh, very well. Do not upset my guests.
Oh, I never aim to be an upset, Miss Bell.
No, you never do.
This broken glass, not yet cleaned up by Atrium's efficient staff. Recent. I smelled something here. Fear. Fresh, sweaty, mortal fear. Ravenna, maybe I should get on the trail. Another metal cross. Color me unsurprised.
I didn't see that. I figured I needed my strength for other things.
I take it you're Ravenna, Miss Varone.
So it seems, don't it, Detective?
Just so you know, I've imagined you with it. You're still warm.
Yeah. You must have missed me only by a moment or two.
This guy is quiet, strong, and...
Isn't he, though?
And he doesn't stay for the torturing and the screaming.
It's real theatrical, ain't it? But next time...
Killed right here on...
It does look like it. From my blood. Such a shame.
You died in the same way, right? Rebar in the heart.
Sure, Detective. A death for kindred. But I wasn't...
Now, that's something. So who and why did anyone want...
Look at me, Detective. But I'm Blood Doll, you know? They called me Isabella's place. Me, Pandora, mortals who were tied to vampires. And
Maybe so. But and how is he here now?
I don't know. But you'll catch...
Well, I'll try, although it won't...
Shit happens to us all. My sister will be happy.
Please do, Detective. My sister will be happy, at least. Detective!
Sorry, Miss Emerson. I lost my thread there. What was that about your sister?
Let me give you some advice, fledgling. You are young. There are 2 princes in the city, and you will give them both deference.
Sure, but, what was that about?
Sometimes I wonder what Gideon saw in you. Then I have a conversation like this and realize how... I said my sister would be happy as she wished to speak to you.
What's this? Am I this evening's topic for discussion?
Not at all, dearest. Merely discussing etiquette.
Not about me? Oh, well, that's time wasted. But it's so good to see you, Detective. I hope you are here to enjoy yourself and not a broken vase, a stolen innocence, a bloodless corpse.
You wanted to talk to me.
Oh, dear Detective, you are a sparkling... I have something to discuss with you as it happens, but after all, this is a... Oh, and sister, I want to talk to you about...
I haven't forgotten. Tomorrow would be better.
Very good. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have egos to massage, including my own.
What are we celebrating again?
Really, I am starting to wonder why Malkavians are permitted at... It is New Year, and a gathering at this...
Of course. Surprised you still celebrate, though, given how...
We like to keep up with the times.
So, you two are sisters, but...
Sisters in blood, Detective. Not sisters in mortal terms. Has your sire told you nothing?
Gideon is not the most...
You are on thin ice, Malkavian.
You don't like my sire?
Gideon has his uses. You are yet to prove yours.
Well, if there's a crime committed, I'm your man. To solve it.
The sheriff has a modicum of faith in you.
Might I ask how you became Prince? Or should I say, one of two?
You can ask. It is a simple matter. The attack on our dear sire all those years ago. Lou and I thought it best to combine our talents.
That's a good job you two get on like a house on fire. Am I right?
I am never certain whether you're being sarcastic.
Oh, direct.
Lou Graham is adroit in certain spheres. We complement each other well. Our partnership has seen...
So, might I ask...
A joint enterprise, which my sister and I are considering. It is always wise to plan for...
Well, I suppose in your case,
Indeed. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have had enough of your fun. I wish a good evening to you, Detective. If, of course, you survive it.
I figured I should do the rounds properly before going to see her ladyship.
Sheriff, good to see you.
Yeah, having a whale of a time. You just missed me. Listen up. Court soirees ain't about cake and cookies. Everyone has a role to play. But you and me, it's our job to stop trouble before it happens. So, do a few rounds, bump gum.
So, another year?
What am I gonna do, huh? Find a pretty dame to kiss and counting off the years when you're immortal.
Who are these people?
Bloodsuckers are bloodsuckers. But we all share a secret, so we stick together. Luke, it's a family business. The court runs... Fletcher runs the booze. Under Luke, Rosalind's the schemer. She's got Isaac, who has an ear in every alleyway. And she took in the Tremere girl, to keep one foot in the arcane and one in the latest science. And you just make...
Anything I should know?
Yeah, I got something. The cigarette girl killer. I knew the whole Cross and Rebar thing was familiar. Now don't go spreading this around, but doesn't this sound to you like the work of who? Ah, come on, Fabian. He hit the mortal front pages down in Frisco. Ask Isaac, the Nosferatu. He'll
see you around.
Sure.
Well, well.
Good evening to you.
You're in an Hope you haven't eaten. There'll be some rather...
The sisters.
Oh, don't they just? Pop makes the delightful It's a good look for the city. You know, Prohibition's been a boon, an absolute... Rosalind and Lou take their cut, of course, but we have a few rivals to put down. Easily. You must know it, Detective. You lived here before you died, I admire someone who has the... I'm sure Hector will fill you in. Every lawman should know this, just so long as you overlook it.
This is quite the shindig. Very...
Our royals wanted to keep the guest list exclusive. Of course, sometimes we have to. They're useful. Oh, what must you?
I'll leave you to it.
Have a trip.
Evening. You're Isaac.
Oh, am I in your place?
No, not at all. It was...
Why?
It seems both our princes are...
Yes, they are. Some believe it impossible for two kindred to rule one dope. It is assumed they will destroy each other in a bid to claim full power, but our prince, they have not had a serious disagreement since March 2nd. It was a dinner party. Lou suggested I be forced to sire the beautiful wife of a politician who didn't laugh at her joke. Rosalind thought it crass. They benefit each other without both of them. Some find Rosalind cold and distant, but not everyone enjoys being the same.
Hector pointed me in your direction.
The Hunter. Something of a legend. An enterprising mortal who has sent many kindred to their final deaths. New Orleans was one of his hunting grounds not 10 years ago, as was San Francisco in the previous decade. Little is known about the man. It is believed that he is, if he is indeed such a zealot, he...
Jesus.
Yes, that one. Yes.
No.
Might I add? The princes I am their kindred of my clan, and...
I get it.
Indeed.
I gotta say, I do find... Would you be open to a sit-down some other time? I'd like to learn more about you.
Is it forward? I do not know. I know who you are. The detective. Malkavian bloodlines sired by Gid. They call you only Fabian, but your full name is...
Whoa there! Let him act.
Very well. You are...
It is a pleasure. I must...
Thank you for speaking.
Good evening to you both.
How are you finding the party, You know Sophia.
We've not actually met. I don't want to intrude.
Oh, please do. Fabian, right? You sent Gideon the puzzle? You are just as I imagined. He has told me so much. I mean, not that we talk behind your back or anything. Well, we do. But it's all good things.
Ah, yes.
I passed an entire...
Wasn't it just?
Yes. Completely threw off my...
What are you...
I just like to keep my...
Don't be so much.
The wireless, yes. Imagine, we listened to an...
All the way from New York.
The potential to communicate instantly.
But then the risk.
Well, that's the most...
Exactly.
My dear boy,
Gideon's insightful nature makes some kindred uncomfortable.
And Sophia's razor-sharp intellect makes...
I think maybe my tendency to put both...
Oh, I hear you. I'm always... Are all Camarilla...
Terrifying, gorgeous. We could do a lot worse than our girls, I suppose. But truly, all I hear of princes follows the pattern. You have to remember,
It is also Sure. I think our community would be better served if we spent a little less time.
Posing in ballrooms?
Is there any...
Actually, now you mention it, yes. A little morsel for you. Our friend. I've never known him to spend time on rope. Interesting, don't you think?
So how are things, oh sire of mine?
Same old, same old. They saunter in so full.
You did pick up on that fascinating man the other...
That's right. The numbers man. I went over, asked him very politely. He's some sort of math whiz, brain full of digits, flapping around like butterflies. So we broke a few of his actual digits and threw him out on his rear. You'd have liked him, I'm sure.
Good speaking to both of you.
Chin up, my boy. Don't let the hi-hats get away with anything.
We'll be here.
I couldn't keep Lou waiting all night. Time to head up to face her.
Mistress Liu, you had something you wanted to discuss.
Ah, yes. The future, detective.
I'll be honored, of course, to help you both out.
As you should be.
This is quite the
Obviously, it's one of mine. But you miss so much if you don't pay proper attention. Now, if we can just... No! My sister!
One from the top, both literal and figurative. Our killer was out for the kindred of Seattle, and I had a feeling he was just getting started. Well, rise and shine, Sheriff. About time you clocked in. See what the prince has lined up for us tonight.
You have nothing to say about your memories?
Huh. Well, that was a lineup of faces from 100 years back. Something's pulling them out of my past. Do I trust my own mind? I would not vouch for it. I do think those things happen, but why we're both seeing them and what bearing they have on our case? That is a puzzle I can't answer right now. I guess we should head out.
About time. Surprise!
How did you get here?
One dainty foot after the other. In the nomad steps he trod. Or something equally festive. It's Christmas! Everyone's too wrapped up to even look around. A modern tragedy, am I right? All the lonely people. Mind you, it makes for easy pickings when you're feeling the need.
How did you know I was here?
You really thought you'd get the job without a background check? Relax, no one's gonna call the mortals on you. No one's dragging you into the sun while you sleep. So long as you stay in line, anyway.
None of this explains why you are here now.
Yeah. Heard of Isabella Moore?
We met?
Well, of course you did. Bit of a poseur, right? Toreador through and through. And then even further through. Art must be excess. Art must provoke. Art must live perilously close to railing the... Anyway, she has a nightclub. There's blood on the snow outside, and the doors are locked. I'm kind of tied up with a thing. Do me a sheriffy favor, throw on your glad rags, slip into the park.
Tell me about her.
Honest opinion? I fucking love Art, you know? She's really good. But she's biting too deep. Thralls, blood dolls. She's made it big among the kind. Magazine cut. The bigger she is, the closer she grinds herself along the edge of the masquerade.
I will visit this atrium.
A cut to the chase kind of sheriff. Take her from a self-serving rat like me. You're doing okay so far. Rion loves you, baby. She might be new to this prince thing, but the kid's swinging the hammer right now. Don't piss her off.
There's just something so intimate about this time of night. Don't you agree, dear listeners?
Does it strike you as funny? Dreaming about Miss Moore's club only to be sent there? It all connects in the end. Chain link to chain link. There's Atrium. A fancy feeding ground for a fancy dame. Here's our boys in blue. Tread carefully.
Evening, friend. Afraid there's no fun to be found here. Back of the line, maybe it'll open up later.
Officer McMillan. 3 kids, wife has a bad leg.
Officer Macmillan, good to see you again. How is your dear wife?
Hey there. She's good, thank you. But if you know Abigail, you know she'd tell you to run along home. Strong drink is a mocker.
Yeah, that's Abigail.
Place is locked up tight and no one's answering. Sorry to spoil your night, friend, but I'd find your party elsewhere.
So much for sweet talking. It's a big building. There'll be another way inside.
I moved to Seattle to get away from weather like this.
Come here.
Blood on the snow, if I had to guess, that came from Atrium. Intentional, a message, a cry for help, or just a messy eater? Maybe you could scramble up for a window.
Hey, pretty. Want to spend a night with a real man? That's incredible.
Cold tonight.
You here to see me or Lou?
I find you...
Uh-huh. I find you out of date and out of luck.
Is there...
Yeah. Arjun's one of the...
I will find them. I...
Jesus H. Christ on a cross.
What can I do for you?
Is there some...
I do have some. This glove belonged to Edward.
I will come...
Jesus, it's cold tonight.
killed for a coffee.
To me.
That should see Nico satisfied. Let's drop in on him.
Holy, that's incredible.
How is your night going? I hear you visited at... Oh, I have some elixir.
Is there someone?
I need to consult my list of...
Take care.
Yup. I realize this is a horrible
I will see it done. You have a pleasant...
I guess that's Mrs. T's parcel. Only a little damp. We should get it back to her.
Holy, that's incredible.
Have a cup on... Not tonight.
Enjoy...
masterpiece, huh? That smells of Isabella.
I will investigate.
Fear not.
There's nothing here.
I am pure. Someone died. Let's see. I shall destroy you. Only. In your name, list. Grants me victory. The show is invitation only. And your name is on the list.
They've made us a way up. Did you notice they wore your symbol? Benny, now these people? Curious. So much blood. But not all fresh by the tang.
Intruder.
What's that? We shall not be thwarted. My art is my soul. Camarilla! They're here!
this gift, this giving, this heart. And I give this heart to you. Made of gold and wonder at the incandescent. And you and emerge as poetry of the brotherhood. craven bow.
Now, this is more like Isabella. Ah, drained to the dregs. I've seen this getup before. This is one of Isabella's blood dolls. Willing victim.
Become the dance and the interchange.
That first painting, it had your symbol. That got anything to do with it?
This new world, this gift, this giving, this heart is mine. And I give this heart to you, my people. So jump as you jump, and emerge as poetry of the blood.
No easy way in unless you have the knack. If any of her security were around, I'd say knuckle an answer out of them.
Rocking cradles. To you who are the source, to you who lie spent, the water of life always to the fountain. Such fragile. Icicles of time. Sacrament of affection us in
Drained to the death, and so many. This is slaughter. If nothing else, this threatens the masquerade. Just think of the paperwork.
My art is my song, a music to last through the ages. I have seen Lascaux in the thickening of a world. I have wallowed in...
Ow.
Well, hey there. Hope you're not looking for a bite to eat. Pretty as you are, I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to find another vein tonight. I'm a little short.
A little short? She's nearly empty.
Where is the entrance to the club?
Now, why would you want to go in there? You got pure intentions? Because I'll die before I betray my Bella.
I am here to see Isabella. She and I are old friends.
Oh, makes sense she'd have beautiful friends.
And who are you to her?
Wait. Don't we know her?
I'm Victorine. I'm Lizzie Siddle. I'm Ophelia, floating in the river of blood. I am her muse.
You are her food.
Well, I guess you could just call me Verona. But you'll see. Oh, she'll paint me eternally beautiful. Her art, it'll save me. Wash my sins away.
Oh my. It is her. Poor kid.
You are dying. You need help.
You're awful sweet for Karen, but I give myself willingly. I'd die for her 100 times over if I could. 'Cause I'll live forever in her art. She paints salvation. She'll take us to heaven.
That's our clue. It's her work. The entrance has something to do with her work.
She gonna pin me up against the wall. I can't wait.
No more bindings. No more to the...
So, the way in is through her art somehow.
Poor Verona went down the same route as her sister. Guess it's one way to grieve.
We will sit on thrones made of gold and wonder and be incandescent. And you will become art. Become the dance and the interchange. This is my prayer. This new world, this gift, this giving, this heart is mine.
Ooh, feel that breeze?
Did that door just close behind us? Well...
What's wrong?
I feel...
Fire? Fire, you alright?
She has done something to me.
She knew you were coming. She practically brought us here to sap your power. I have never heard of this. What in tarnation? Take care. What has she done to these folk? This level of control, the ghouls, the blood dolls.
Even me.
Is my song.
Yeah.
A music
It's a goddamn cult. Jonestown. Tools, toys to be used and discarded at her pleasure. We gotta stop this.
The drops that fall from the overcast are scarlet, and each thrums with the steel heart. This such a collaboration. How wonderfully destructive of you. But all art is violence without the right canvas. Is our work not sublime?
It makes a statement.
And what a statement it is. I knew when we first met, you would understand.
He does like the sound of her own voice.
You know this mark. You used it to weaken me. Tell me what it is.
A child's doodle. Unimaginative and inelegant. The work of lesser hands. Think of it as a harness, designed to constrain and control. I won't deny that leashing you is pleasant.
The drained mortals, the bloody gutters. Why are you doing this?
I serve the fountain that will slick the streets of the mundane. From its waters shall spring an end. From the end, a beginning.
The end of what?
Why, the masquerade! Ushering forth the bold new dawn of shamelessness.
You invited me here to witness this? Why make me your audience?
Don't think so little of yourself, Nomad. You are a participant, a misplaced fragment of the greater art.
What are you talking about?
Don't you fret.
Stop playing futile games.
We've put off our love match long.
I will have straight answers from...
And what can you give me for them? I've told you before, Fire. Art?
This is more than you alone. Who is behind this?
It's in her eyes. She's dying to tell you.
If I have to fight you, I will. But you will not like how it ends.
My destruction here would only secure my legacy.
And if I rip every last piece of artwork in this place to shreds?
You wouldn't dare!
Tell me who is behind this. Tell me!
My answer should be no surprise. You've spent centuries running. A frightened rabbit before the sword of Cain.
Sabbat. Monsters. A death cult.
So simplistic.
I will destroy you, Isabella. And when I find your pack, I will destroy them as well. No mercy.
I should hope not. Now run, rabbit. Run, rabbit. Run, run, run! little flame. Love me.
Fire, this is your power. Don't listen!
Love me.
Shut up!
Well, that's one way to do it.
Ah, fire. Everything under wraps? How's Isabella holding up?
I did not share her artistic viewpoint. She was puppeting her crowd, draining them, her lake of blood to bathe in. She had no intent to preserve the masquerade, quite the opposite in fact. So, I took her head.
Well, shit. She always was one match away from an exploding cigar.
There's gonna be fallout. Tully, the PD.
On it. Gonna be tricky without our back room, buddy, but I'll get it done.
But Tully's right. She was a problem. It's past time we trim the fat. Call it restructuring. Either way, it makes things easier. Well done, Sheriff. I'll make sure you're compensated.
What I want is answers. Instead, I find only more questions.
And as per our agreement, you're more than welcome to run your own investigation. Besides, you have Sophia now. She's scatterbrained, but she's never once let me down. Just give her time.
I am not finished with my report. Isabella. She claimed to be Sabat, a member of the Sword of Cain. I assume you know of whom I speak. Cultists, Diablerists, the Ancient Blight. In the name of Cain, they would expose us, ruin us, run us out, or worse. No princedom is safe. Even a stable Seattle would fall to their chaos.
Cutie, you'd look great in a tinfoil hat, but I smell either batshit or bullshit.
Tully! I apologize for him, Fire. Please, continue.
That is not all. My mark. She knew it. She used it somehow. To weaken me.
Listen, Demolition Derby, that's not the sort of thing you should throw around, capiche? A sheriff with a kill switch is not a useful sheriff.
Tully!
Look, Prince, with all genuine respect, you had 100 problems. Now you have 99, because thanks to the Nomad over here, a Tory ain't one. But Sabat's in the Belfry? Let's not invent ourselves a whole new to-do list.
I hear you, but we stay in business by dotting our I's and crossing our T's. Fire, look into this. I'll let Sophia know. Tully, just try to be helpful.